Hello, my dear friend. A year of surrender. That is what I'm choosing. That is what the next year, 2022, will hold for me. A year of surrender. And today I just had a wild idea to maybe go in here every day, Monday to Friday, throughout the next year and share what I'm surrendering. And if you watch this at all, I would love for you to be in the Facebook group Elevated Master Coaches and leave a message, leave a comment saying, hey, I think it's a great idea, or I think it's a crazy idea, or I don't care. And that's cool too. So I'm not basically doing it for you, but I'm doing it for me, but holding myself accountable. Because here's the thing. According to, as you probably know, I've been a monk. And been hanging out in India, I've been meditating a lot and been finding great inner peace and joy and love. And I'm here to share it. But not in the, you need to follow all these things, but in a down-to-earth manner. Applicable for people living daily lives, especially in the Western world, and especially for coaches who want to change the world. So, in India, in the Vedic scriptures, which is like the old ancient scriptures of India, they talk about like the material world and the spiritual world. And we are all from the spiritual world. We are all just visiting this material world. This universe has been existing for 13.8 billion years. We came yesterday, we're leaving tomorrow. And in the grand scheme of things, and here we are. And how are we wanting to use our visit on Earth to make this place a more beautiful place and for our soul to experience the most brilliant, amazing experience. Then we enter as a spiritual being, a body, physical body, hallelujah. And it's amazing and it's cool and it works. It's a blessing and we get to enjoy all this beauty. Look at this. Snow. It's 1st of December 2021 when I record this. Snow, the ocean, one of the 4 fjords here. And I get to live in my dream home in nature and have friends. Both physical and ritual. And we feel a connection because we are beyond time and space. So this is like expanded as you hear. This material world, according to the Vedas, the old scriptures of India, is divided into 3 qualities. They call it the gunas. So it's tamas, rajas, and sattvic, or sattva. So tamas is ignorance. And that is probably a really violent force in society. When we are ignorant of who we are, and we are ignorant of the light and the love and the calm and the ease and the joy and the freedom we are. And we think it is a limited world where there's scarcity. It's me against you. And allowing this personal self full of feelings and hurt to go wild and hurt each other. Normally, I'm not feeling into that quality of material existence, but a lot of people are. I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. I can see. But then there's the next one, which is, it's rajas, and I'm not used to speaking about this in English, so it is like the passion quality, where you are engaged, where you're all in, you're full on, and you want more, and you create more, and you go for it, and you get really freaking angry and frustrated when it's not going according to your plan, and you really want more because you're not happy with where you are now. And this is a place where you have more stress and more burnouts. Could be bad case. And also when you get to make a lot of stuff happen. Action mode. And I tend to flicker into this state. That's why I'm here now, surrendering into a year of surrender. So then you have the highest state in the material, the highest quality of the material world, which is called sattvic or sattva. And the sattvic quality is that godliness, that centeredness, alignment, where we are in one with the universe, one with let's call it God, let's call it the universe, let's call it higher power, and it flows through us, and we are surrendering into that, allowing that to be the invisible hand that moves us. And being in that state, we can see beyond the veil between the material world and the spiritual world. And for me, sometimes this veil, when it's lifted, I can see that this veil is like the wings of a beija-flor. This is a bird. Hummingbird is the English word. In Portuguese, it's beija-flor, the flower kisser. It stands still in the air and it kisses the flowers. In Norwegian, I'm from Norway, that's why I have this beautiful accent. It's called kolibri. Ooh, kolibri. And the wings is like a thin veil between the material and the spiritual world. Inside of me, that's how I see it. And when I'm in that state, I feel close to the Creator. I feel close to everybody and everything in every situation. And I see God in everything. Just like you probably do sometimes. And hopefully more and more times. And being in that state is something I love. Something I long for. Well, I'm here. And when I'm in that state, I am sometimes filled with enthusiasm. And here's my difficulty, and this is why I'm sharing this. Because when I get into that enthusiasm, I share what I know to be true and what I see help hundreds and thousands of people around me. And I share it with so much enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, I think it means, comes from a word meaning you're filled with theos. You're filled with the God power within. And that comes true. And that is what I'm surrendering to. Allowing myself to move out of the way and surrendering into that flow. Sometimes that is something giving through me. Sometimes that flow is just coming in, because it's coming in all the time, and I'm stopping it. I'm resisting inside of me because my personal self gets in the way and saying, no, that's not what I want. I want this. So the preferences, or, last time I did a Facebook Live with these people, it was so great. I want it to be like that again. So I'm clinging to a past experience, or I want this next experience to be in a certain way. So either I have preferences or resistance and coughing. So that's what I can have. So for me, surrender means feeling the higher flow, feeling where it stops, allowing myself to release, transform and release that resistance to allow the flow to flow through. And then be in service of the moment in front of me, of everyone and everything and every situation in front of me. And my personal self has likes and dislikes and preferences and fears and all that shit. And from my higher self, which I can embody, it's not something out there, which is something I can integrate, I can surround it, I can embrace it, I can hold it. And together we can release it. So my lower self becomes an instrument for my higher self, and we become aligned in one, and then it flows from there. And that's the beauty. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I want my next year to be a year of surrender. Pardon me, I'm gonna cough again. These days it's crazy much cold and coughing around. So, my friend, I wanted to come in here and share because it's the 1st of December 2021, and I have just gone through a process this week, since Sunday, today's Wednesday, for 3-4 days, really understanding that I have been driving too hard because I've been clicking sometimes from the sattvic into the raja, meaning from enthusiasm to passion, which is desire, which is focused on the end result. And here's the whole difference. Being in service, detached from outcome, meaning I'm here now meeting you, sharing this as my truth, and if it resonates with you and you do something with it, if it flows into your life and does something for you, perfect. If not, call 2. Yeah? That is detached from outcome. I am here serving this moment, being in touch, being true, checking in. Is this truthful for me right now in this state I'm in this consciousness I'm aware of? Yeah? I'm sharing it. It may resonate with you, it may not. That's cool. I'm so sorry. I should have a mute button on my mic. So this is what I'm telling you. This is my truth. And sometimes I have to admit, and this is my challenge in life, is that I'm getting so enthusiastic. And I'm sharing so much from my heart. And I really see the potential of the person in front of me, or the project in front of me, of the whatever in front of me. And I really want it to succeed. I want so much, so I'm empathic. Pardon me, I'm going to cough again. But this is not made to be professional, but to be real, and realness is the cough. So, I am empathic. I want you to succeed. I want the person in front of me to have fun. I want everything to be perfect. I want everybody to be happy. I want to be all to be in balance. I want all these good things just like you. And then I have the enthusiasm and inspiration, and it moves me forward. And then I tend to get hung up in the results. And sometimes I even make goals from what kind of result I want to create. Well, I'm stopping that now. And just a slight twist up into, hey, I am allowing all this enthusiasm and energy and inspiration to flow through me. I'm allowing it to be shared, but I'm letting go. That's the whole thing. Instead of clinging to it, clinging to the goal, I'm letting go. I'm here to serve. I'm always taken care of. I am abundant. Everything I need and more is given to me. So I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to cling to anything. I don't have to fear anything. I can just allow myself to surrender into this moment, surrender into being in that flow, surrender into being in my ultimate state of love, joy, freedom, calm, ease, service, and giving from my heart, meeting you, saying, hi, here I am. Who are you? How may I be of service to you right now? That is my mission. That is my dedication. This is what I'm going to do every day for a year. Because this is what I need. And hopefully it will inspire someone. But I was thinking to myself this morning, how can I make sure I'm consistent? And one thing I have learned in my master course training, where I work with people, is that holding people accountable makes them take action on what they know is true and what they really want to do, even though sometimes it's hard for them. So having someone watching you saying, hey, I expect this from you. That's why I'm doing this now. Recording this, holding myself accountable, allowing myself to center as I get to speak truth. Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to share this every day in this group, Elevated Master Coaches. I'm also going to buy a domain and put up a blog where I post these videos. I'm going to post them to my YouTube channel, to my podcast, and even on my Facebook page and in my other Facebook group. Basically, I want people to see this content. So it's a part of what I do to spread my love and light out into the world. At the same time, holding myself accountable to the reason and my purpose for being here on the planet, being in this flow of love and serving and giving my best to the world, and serving the moment in front of me and serving my master coaches that I get to work with. I get to work with. Love that. Thank you for being here. If you have anything you want to comment, like hi, see you, great idea, bad idea, Seriously? Whatever, please comment in this group of elevated master coaches. If you're watching this or hearing this somewhere else, like podcast, YouTube, blog, in a different group, you can search Facebook for a group called Elevated Master Coaches. And there you find us and this videos live. And also the interaction will happen here in this group. Much love to you. I hope you're wonderful today. And I'm not sure if this is a term in English, but Advent is not, the 1st of December to the 24th of December. The Christian Western world is waiting for the birthday of Jesus, also called Christmas. And it's a glorious thing. I have been escaping it and running away from it for years, but now I've been embracing it because I'm surrendering. My kids love it. And it is also an opportunity to think of the glory of heaven and earth meeting. And that's a symbol of Jesus. Or Jesus could be a symbol of heaven and earth meeting in one. Let's be the one. Love you. Take care.